we got a 3, we got a 2, and we got a 1, which means we're starting the live stream, everybody. How you doing? How you doing? Rocco Tribbiani here, back from the cruise. I had a great cruise with the mother figure, and now I'm back in my apartment here, and where I stay with Monroe Mann, and we're doing some live streaming. Very excited to be back here. Great to have you guys here. We have a lot of things to discuss. I will let you know that we've successfully created our membership structure here for the channel, and we've submitted that to Google. We're waiting for them to give an approval on that. And assuming they do, I'm pretty sure they're going to do that, then guess what? We get to do some memberships here. Hey, welcome to the first person here on the live stream. Very happy to have you here. Rocco Tribbiani here. You just wait. We're going to have 10, 20, 30 people here soon. You're the first. Very happy. You should be very privileged, very honored and privileged that you're the first. So some of the topics we're going to talk about today is friendship. We're also going to be talking about Amazon.com and some of the problems that they're having now, and with customer service, delivery in the trucks. We're going to talk about Kamalanomics. It's so hard to say it. That's how difficult it is. If you can't even say it, it means it's probably not even a good idea. Kamalanomics. We're going to talk about Kamalanomics. And then, we'll talk about, life in general and, election 2024, and see what things I can share with you to help you feel better about your life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, all that. So the first thing I want to talk about is friendship and promises. Promises, hey, promises, huh? I tell you this, Rocco, lost a friend recently. Rocco lost a friend recently, and you know why? Because someone broke his promise. And, it turns out that this person thought that promises are meaningless. And so he kept saying, oh, promise, I promise, I promise. And then Rocco was believing them, because of course you're supposed to believe someone when they tell you they promise. So this guy promises to Rocco. And then when Rocco comes to pay the piper, when Rocco says, hey, it's time to do what you said you were going to do, he goes, oh, I was just kidding. I didn't think you really meant it. And bada bing, bada boom. Makes Mr. Toothbrush. For those of you who are just coming for the first time, in my former life, I worked with a family. And my name was Mr. Toothbrush because they called me when things needed to get done. I would go over there and brush their teeth, floss their teeth, do some Listerine with the alcohol. And I would make people, they wouldn't be very happy, but they'd have very fresh breath. Let me tell you that. Well, anyway, this guy, he just decided that promises don't mean anything. And, Rocco doesn't appreciate when people lie to him. And I think there's a big question about what is friendship here. Rocco's reading this book here. It's a very good book. And it's got a lot of insight here. The Oxford Book of Friendship. It's the Oxford Book of Friendship. And it's got a lot of insight and wisdom, but it doesn't talk about promises. Rocco learned about that just recently here. And Patrick says, Monroe Girl Scouts meeting got kicked out early tonight. Patrick, I guess that's good news for you because you could come join the live stream here. Very happy to have you here. And by the way, if anyone wants to click like, you're more than welcome to. When we get to 10 likes, that means we are at the bronze medal in the YouTube live streaming Olympics. And I think we're going to get to either bronze, maybe even silver. We'll have to see. Sanna Legion here. Do you want to learn Swedish? Say one word and I'll say it in Swedish. Oh, okay. I know this word in Swedish, so let's see if you know how to say it. I want you to say the word kiss. Like, I want to kiss you. Tell me the word kiss in Swedish, and you tell me what that is. I'll tell you if you're right. What's up, Anthony? How you doing? Anthony says no. Anthony says no. Hey, what are you talking about, Anthony? You saying no. We got Alaquina here talking in some Spanish. And something about McDonald's. McDonald's good. Rocco had something at McDonald's the other day. It's pretty tasty. But those burgers are getting smaller and smaller. The patties are getting smaller as the inflation is growing up. And Santa Liga, you're right. It's puss. That's right. That is true. That is how you say it. So very good, Santa Legan. I'm very, very proud of you. You did not lie. You told me something and you came through. You followed through on your promise right there. Jose's asking if I'm about to throw up. I'm not going to throw up. Why would I throw up? Why would Rocco throw up right now? I'm not going to throw up. I'm just talking here. I am just talking here. That's all that's happening here. Rocco Tribbiani here on this live stream doing a little talking. Now, here's the question. What do you think friendship is? I mean, friendship, it means a lot of things to a lot of different people. A lot of different things, a lot of different people. But to Rocco, if you make a promise to someone, you follow through. Rocco's learned you never make a promise to somebody unless you can actually follow through on that promise. Don't do it. You know, someone lost a good friend in Rocco Tribbiani because this guy just was lying, saying, I promise, and then just didn't promise. So that's one thing I know is about a friendship. When you make a promise, it says a lot about you. Because if you don't follow through on it, you're not a good friend. And Santa Legan here, thank you in Swedish, so I know how Swedish. Yeah, good. Yeah, Swedish. How do you say thank you? You tell me how you say thank you in Swedish. Tusen tack. I think it's tack. Isn't it tack? We got Jose here saying, I'm really happy you pronounced my name. Hey, you're a Jose. How else are you going to say it? Josie and the Pussycats? Joe's? Gozy? No, your name is Jose. It's Jose. That's what it is. Bada bing, bada boom. I say it as it is. We have someone here from Robin Lover. Robin Lover is asking, hey, Pumpkin Pie, it's me, Jason. You left the Pink Unicorn bathhouse without giving me a number. Carlos is doing massages. No, I'm not coming, Ramen. Ramen, I'm going to go eat some ramen myself. Why would I go to the bathhouse with you when I'm going to go eat some ramen? You know how good ramen is. Ramen's very good. It's not as good as Italian pasta, but you know, it's good. The Asians did a pretty good job making their own type of pasta. Anthony J is asking if I'm on the spectrum or from Boston. You know, I'm neither on the spectrum nor from Boston. I am not what's known as an autistic. I'm also from New York, New Jersey, that area right there. So that's what I'm telling you. Jake Rose is supporting Trump 2024. That's a very good support. I think supporting Trump is a good thing, but Rocco's scared. Can I tell you why Rocco is scared? By September 4th or 5th, they say like half the people will have already voted via mail-in voting. But how can we have the people voting when we haven't had presidential debates? And a lot of things could change. I don't think you should be able to mail in your vote until November 1st. Why do you get to vote 2 months in advance? A lot could change in 2 months. There could be things that I find out about Donald Trump that I don't like, and I decide I don't want to vote for him. There could be things about Kamala Harris I find that I do like. I decide I want to vote for her. Unlikely I'm going to vote for her because her Kamalanomics don't make much sense. Even Washington Post saying, hey, Kamala, you're making a lot of big, weird economic choices here. I mean, when the Washington Post says that the Democrat presidential nominee is making bad economic choices, you know it's really bad. And we got here, who else is here? We got a chicken here. Chicken's in the house, a 1983 life. Beef ramen's better than chicken ramen. Debatable. Just letting you know. Anthony said, I almost said Brooklyn. Hey, you should have said Brooklyn, Anthony. Should have said Brooklyn. Got a lot of family in Brooklyn. I'm from Staten Island, Governor's Island, Roosevelt Island, Long Island. Little bit of the Bronx as well. Good to see less 20 people here. Starting to get getting a good viewership base right now. Because Rocco thrives before a very big crowd. The bigger the crowd, the bigger the thriving. Booplop's back in the house. How old is Trump? Trump, I believe, is probably 232 years old. And I think he'll be 233 this year. I think. I do not know. Hey, we got, Team Awesome's back here. Autistic, not autistic. Yeah, that's true. I'm autistic. You just got to change the letter. Some people think I am autistic, but I'm not. They're just misspelling the word. It's autistic. Rocco takes great pride in his artistic abilities. Thank you very much. Burger Sleuth, hey, you're back here. Good to see you here. Burger Sleuth gave some very nice comments on my channel earlier, on Monroe's channel, should I say. You know, I can't take all the credit. I'm one of the best live streamers on this channel, but not my channel. It's the Monroe Mann channel, not the Rocco Tribbiani channel. And Burger Sleuth is saying, Jesus is the truth. Hell is real. We're all saying he died for our sins, buried and rose again the third day. Put your faith in him alone. Trust in what he did for you. That's good. We're talking about promises here in friendship. Jesus should be a good friend. He said that we can trust him. Let's hope that he follows through on his promise. Jesus better follow through on his promise to me. Otherwise, I'm going to be very disappointed. Yeah, what's up, Burger Sleuth? Booty Snooper says, I sound like a fake mobster. Well, I don't know what a fake mobster sounds like. You know, what is a fake mobster? I did used to work in the family. And my name used to be Mr. Toothbrush. And you know, if you insult me too much, I kind of have a little bipolar personality here, and a multiple personality disorder. I will turn into Mr. Toothbrush, and I will come over there, and I will brush your teeth, I will floss your teeth, and I will Listerine your mouth out so it's the cleanest mouth you've ever seen. You've got to be very careful, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a YouTube live streamer. I'm very proud of that. But please, don't push me too hard, or there'll be some serious toothbrushing here. Some serious toothbrushing. Let's see. Beef ramen is greater than chicken ramen. Michael, hey, Mikhail's back in the house. Haven't seen this guy in forever. Where the heck have you gone? Where have you gone? Where did you go? I'm going on vacation. I come back and Monroe isn't at 1 million subs. Yeah, I'm disappointed with that though. Everyone click like and tell your friends. And that is right. But we do have some progress here. We've got super chats. Made $22 yesterday on super chats. Very cool. By the way, anyone who super chats, I spend a little bit of attention on you. If you want to be center of attention, you do a super chat. Rocco goes right in there. Rocco goes in very deep, goes into your mind, does a psychoanalytical conversion of all the thoughts in your brain. That's what you get. And tomorrow, I think tomorrow, we're going to launch memberships here on the channel. I'll tell you more about that later. And yeah, we got some very cool stuff. Got some very cool stuff here. We're also 500 watch hours away from being able to apply to show ads here on the live streams. That's also going to be very, very great news. We're going to see if we make some progress with that. So lots of cool things, ladies and gentlemen, here. V-Pirate's back. Good to see you, eh? I was Cajun the other day. Now you sound like you're from the Bronx. Well, no, I was not Cajun. That was Billy Bob. You guys assume that on the Monroe Mann channel that there's only one person here. We got lots of different live streaming hosts. I am one of those who are honored and privileged to be able to have a time slot here on the Monroe Mann YouTube channel. And yeah, I'm from the Bronx. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from Jersey. I'm from Staten Island. I'm from all around. A little bit of Westchester too. Maybe you hear a little bit of my Westchester. Booplop asked ChatGPT if someone put a gun to its head and asked who would win the election. It said Trump. Wow, Booplop, that's very fascinating. That is very interesting to see. I don't know. It's very, very weird now. Do not know who's going to win this election. A lot of people think that once we have the debate with Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, things are going to go downhill. I think in many ways, a lot of people have already saw that it's going downhill because even, like I said, many of these very left-wing news organizations are criticizing her proposals for, giving $25,000 credits to buy a home and, let's do some price controls and, she also made another proposal to give every Tribbiani in the world $2 million every year. And but I told her I can't be bought. I know that would be great. $2 million in Rocco's pocket, in Rocco's mother's pocket, in Rocco's father's pocket. That would be amazing. I would love that, but I have my fellow Americans to think about. I cannot only think of Rocco. And if Rocco gets $2 million a year, that's $2 million a year that gets away from, making better pasta. We need a little bit better pasta here in America. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that's all I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying. Bada bing, bada boom, I'm streaming here. By the way, we are at 18 likes. We already kicked butt with the bronze medal. When we get to 20 likes, I mean, 15 likes was the silver. When we get to 20 likes, ladies and gentlemen, wow. Gold YouTube live streaming medal. Absolutely amazing. Please subscribe to the channel. Definitely turn on the bell so you get all notifications when Rocco goes live and his friends, other people on the live streams. And, very good. It's very good. And chicken ramen is superior, says Jose. Invisible Gamer says W stream. I don't know what a W stream is, but thank you for putting an exclamation point at the end of it. I'll take it as a great compliment and honor. Guys, we are YouTube live streaming gold medalists right now. You, me, all of us, 20 likes. When we get to 25 likes, wow, now it's a palladium medal. Palladium YouTube live streaming medal. Caleb is here. Great to have you back here. Working in the mirror factory is something I could totally see myself doing. Rocco did work in the mirror factory for a while. But I tell you, when you're as good looking as me, it's very difficult because you spend a lot of time just gazing at your beautiful face. Even this YouTube live streaming is not good for Rocco because all Rocco's doing, he's looking at the camera, but what does he see? He sees himself talking this whole time. Rocco sees himself talking this whole time. I'm not gonna lie, it gives me a little warm feeling here. Whenever I'm sad, I can just look at Rocco's face in the mirror, and the life gets a little bit better. So Caleb, I'm sure it's the same thing with you, and but be careful because you look like a good-looking Caleb right there, and good-looking Calebs have to be careful in the mirror factory. Very dangerous, very dangerous. Let's see. Mikhail says V Pirate, different person. Billy, thank you for explaining, Mikhail. Yeah, I didn't know who you were talking to right there. Team Awesome 77. Trump just turned 78, June 14th. Official Donald Trump. Hey, Trumpy, you're back in house. Good to see you. I hope you brushed your teeth recently. If you're not, you know who's coming over here to brush your teeth, Mr. President. Harris is turning 60, October 20th. Let's see. 1983 is telling me that I should make a poll, beef ramen or chicken ramen. If you super chat 99 cents, I will do that poll for you. But unless I get the super chat, that's too much effort for me to do right now. But I'm happy to do that with a super chat. And Sir Owen says an autistic and his friend, two psychopaths on a psychopath. That's a tongue twister. That's a tongue twister, and Rocco's tongue is already twisted enough. I don't want to tell you a story about how my tongue got twisted, but it wasn't happy. It was 2007. 2007 South Bronx. Yeah. And it's not the tongue twisting you're talking about, not a tongue twister. I'm talking about my tongue is twisted. And there are parts of my tongue I don't even want to show you guys. I'm a little embarrassed. I feel a little bit, verklempt when I start thinking about it. Because you don't want your tongue to be twisted. You also don't want your teeth to be brushed by me. I will come over that. I will brush your teeth. So don't mention my tongue twister. And my mom says, you think Jesus was packing? Oh, he was packing a lot of good vibes, He was sharing good vibes and sharing the good word with the people. So I think he was packing. And we got someone saying bad words in here. So don't be doing that. Don't be saying bad words here in the live chat. That's not very nice. And Mr. Toothbrush says James here. That's right. That's my name, Mr. Toothbrush. Good to see you here. Kamala looks good for her age. That is true. Kamala does look pretty decent. Only problem is when she opens her mouth, that causes some problems. If she had maybe a keyboard, and instead of talking and a little cackling, she used the keyboard and it came out on the screen in a big jumbotron, maybe that would help her out a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it would, maybe it wouldn't. DG says I'm a talker, not a doer. Oh, now see that? Now that's something that makes my blood boil a little bit, DG. Don't you be telling me I'm a talker, not a doer, because you don't want me. You don't want to see me when I start to do. Because right now I'm just talking. But don't make me come over there and I will start doing. And I will be bringing the toothbrush and it will not be pretty. I'm just letting you know right now. I'm just letting you know right now. What else we got here? Someone has some smelly gas coming out. That's not very good. And someone else says, oh, forget about it. Okay, I'll let you stay here, forget about it, but he's got a very strange name for his YouTube name. And why are we talking here? 1, 2, 3. Jesus, James, why are you talking here? Why are you counting? Are we gonna have to? Okay, we got to time out James here because he's just being very, very, very annoying. Sorry, James, you're getting timed out for 5 minutes because nobody wants to see numbers going up like that. So Owen, yeah, and Shiva Arts, how you doing? Burger Sleuth is here. I'm American, of course. I'm an Italian American from New York and New Jersey. And now I was tired from my life with the family, if you know what I'm saying. And now I'm down here in Florida. I'm down here in the Florida sun. It says message deleted by Monroe Mann, but it was actually message deleted by Rocco Tribbiani. So in case any of you guys are confused there. Boplop said it's hard to tell with Trump. He looks so wacky, it's hard to tell his age. It's true. He could be 40 years old. He could be 400 years old. We don't know. None of us know. We don't know. Boy, that guy was really spamming. How am I from all those places? JD, it's, I got a big family here. And, I grew up in a little bit of South Bronx, a little bit of Brooklyn, a little bit of Roosevelt Island. Got such a big family. I was traveling like every week. I was with a different auntie. Different auntie. I got different accents. And we got Shivarat saying something about something, but I'm not going to share that here. JD says I'm from one place. I am from one place. I'm from my mother's womb. I'll give you that. Touche. I'll give you a big touche. But don't make me come smack your touche. I don't want to do any touche smacking today. I'm just telling you. A Seat 707 is counting up too. That's not good. Not very good. Sir Owen wants to show us how to make pasta from eggs and flour. Eggs and flour. Well, that's you make pasta. You need more than eggs and flour. We got Joe Boy saying Gator here, but Gator is that's representing Billy Bob. Billy Bob's not here today. Billy Bob's taking the rest. Billy Bob has a little bit of a vacation, Nice to, we got friendships being made right here. Shiva is saying hello. Burger Sleuth is saying nice to meet you too. And Mike Burgess here is getting a remove for that. And Tyrone respects my disabilities. Thank you. I respect yours too. Whatever you got, I respect them. I give him a Burger Sleuth saying quality stream. Thank you very much. Your burger tastes very good, by the way. Burger Sleuth always has a tasty burger in the house. So thank you for sharing that burger with me. No, not from Boston. I'm from New York and New Jersey. You guys know that. Let's see, what do we got here? We're at 25 likes, so now we're at Palladium medal. When we hit 30 likes, that means we are now at the platinum medal. The platinum level of YouTube live streaming Olympics here. We all get the level when we get to 30. We get that medal. And we got some bologna stromboli in here. And Andres Martinez says, I thought I was the kid from Bronxdale. I did a lot of training with him because he really didn't have a very good New York, New Jersey accent. And, he kind of sounded, he sounded very middle American. He sounded very like, hi, I'm from Kansas. And I said, hey, you're from Kansas? That's how you talk? You talk you're from Kansas? That's just crazy. So I gave him a 6-week Rocco Tribbiani language lessons, for accents and for the correct vocabulary. And he went off, made history with that movie, Bronxdale. Yours truly made that thing happen. Dai Hun says it must be hard living with that face. No, it's not actually. I look at it a lot and I think it's very beautiful. It's a very beautiful face. My mother tells me that every day. Rocco, you got a beautiful little face. She goes, Rocco, you got a beautiful little face. And I go, Ma, come on. Ma. Come on, Ma. But mamas are going to be mamas. You know what I'm saying? That's how mamas are. And, someone says I sound like I'm drinking out of a cup. I don't know what that means. But, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. No cup shaming here on this live stream. If any of you people on this live stream like to drink out of a cup, it's okay. Rocco is not going to hold that against you. I think it's totally fine because Rocco drinks out of a cup too. Rocco puts his feet into his pants one leg at a time. That's what I do. We got Supersonic Timothy here, Oil Labanda here, Tiger Bets Painfully New York. You don't want to see what happens when I make your life painfully New York, because there's going to be a toothbrush in your mouth. And it's not the toothbrush your mama used to give you, let me tell you that. And what else we got here? We got Oscar. Hey, Oscar de la Yenta, hello from Tel Aviv, Israel. Good to have you here. And that's right, Trinix. You got to take me seriously. My accent is talking here. I'm live streaming here. You think I'm doing this for my own amusement? I'm doing this to entertain the masses. I'm doing this to become a professional YouTube live streamer. A professional YouTube live streamer. South movie action here. Why Jesus wants to send someone to hell forever for some mistakes? I don't think it's that, because you got free will. You got free will. Everyone's got opportunities to be forgiven. You just got to ask for forgiveness. Just make sure you do that before you die. So Twinix, why don't you ask, South movie action, you should ask for forgiveness. Hey, we are now platinum gold wet medal winners here on the YouTube live stream Olympics. When we get to 35, it's the rhodium medal. RHODIUM, rhodium. Ladies and gentlemen. What's up, B? How you doing? See, B has a very pretty blonde face there, but we don't know if that's really B. A lot of people have alter egos here on YouTube, and they pretend to be someone they're not. I mean, that's just crazy. Why would someone go on a YouTube and pretend to be someone that he's not? Why? That's just crazy. I would never do that. I would never do that. I'm just telling you now. Forget about it. Forget about it. Not going to happen here. By the way, if you can put what time it is, New York time, in the chat, I can tell you how far behind I am on the live chat. La Banda's here, giving a little bit of laugh in here. Oscar de Lienta from Tel Aviv saying it again. Oh, it's 11:37. So I am approximately, I'm not that too far behind, actually, ladies and gentlemen. I'm only maybe 5 minutes behind. I'm catching up. I am catching up, letting you guys know. Oh, you're from Sicily, 76, huh? You slapped that taste out of my mouth, huh? Oh, you want to step up? You want to step up under Mr. Toothbrush? Don't you mess with me. People try to do this all the time. They try to be Mr. Tough Guy. And then they realize you mess with the wrong guy. You mess with the wrong guy. Don't mess with Rocco. Don't mess with Rocco. Fish Flex here. Yeah, that's right. Italian American, right? I'll be confused. You can breathe out of your ears. That's very good, Koala. I'm very proud of you. Let's give a hand. So who am I talking to in the chat? I'm just very behind, Labanda. Very behind. Rocco takes his time. Rocco considers every person in the live stream very important. Got to go through them all one by one. Yeah, but I don't understand the Kamalanomics. Don't understand it. You know, the truth is, Kamala doesn't understand it either. I don't know who's whispering little sweet nothings in the ear saying, say this, say this. Very stupid. She should be thinking independently. That's what I like about Donald Trump. He just thinks independently. He does his own thing. Kamala does what other people tell. So, but crazy election season, I gotta say, crazy election season. And Bros thinks he's from New Jersey. You sound like I'm trying so hard to sound Italian. I'm not trying. This is how I sound. When you talk, do people say you're trying too hard to sound like something? No. This is how I sound. This is who I am. This is what I do. It's no accent. It's no put on. You think I'm an actor? You think I'm an actor? Well, that's rich. That's rich. I've heard a lot of crazy things in my time, but not that. Dragon saying, I look like someone famous. Can't put a finger on who that is. Some people say I look like Monroe Mann. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. We have some similarities, but not exactly. I'm a little bit better looking than he is. I'm just, hey, don't tell him I said that. Don't tell him I said that. However, that's that. I'm American Italian. It means he's just American. I'm Italian American. It's true. I'm just American. I'm just an American guy who's got a great accent and a beautiful face. What can I say? What can I say? That's right, Mikhail. The famous person looks like his Monroe Mann. You're very smart. Very smart. Pineapple on the pizza is the best. That's true. By the way, when the memberships start tomorrow, there's going to be a custom emoji for the people who sign up called a rockaroni. And it's going to be a pizza that has some, pineapple and corn on it. Rocco's favorite pizza, pineapple and corn. Anytime you need a burger, you got my back. Thanks, Burger Sleuth. I'm a little hungry right now. Oh, let me talk about Amazon right now. So Rocco made an order on Amazon Fresh for groceries. Rocco usually does this, no problem. And they get delivered. So Rocco makes an order for groceries. And literally, they get the text message that says, your order has been delivered. And you know how they give a little photograph showing where they delivered it? And I open my door. There's no delivery out there. There are no groceries. I look far, I look wide, I look up, I look down, I look everywhere. I could not find groceries. And so I go on and I click the link in the text message and it says your food has been delivered. And there's a photo of I don't know where this place is. Certainly not my apartment. So not even my apartment building. I don't even know if it's in Florida. So I go to Amazon and go, I want a refund on all of these items. And then the stupid Amazon app goes, well, no, you can't get a refund on these items. These are perishables. You can't return them and you can't get oh my gosh, Rocco's getting very upset. So he wanted to do really some serious toothbrushing. And then Rocco would spend an entire hour trying to navigate the system and talk with customer service on that. Finally, Rocco got them. I talked to some customer service rep on chat and got them to give a refund. And then Rocco said, I want to see a supervisor. Because Rocco knows how to do some negotiating. And it'll tell you, this is good. I didn't even have to bring out my toothbrush. Mr. Toothbrush did not have to bring out his toothbrush here. Talked to the supervisor named Veronique. And Veronique was actually very neaky. That's why her name's Veronique. Because she's very neaky. What does neaky mean? I've just made up that word. It means someone who really takes care of business. So she was very neaky. And she said, absolutely, I'm so sorry this happened. Can't believe the driver did that to you. And I said, I think we should get a $25 credit. And the supervisor said, absolutely, we can do that. So Rocco got a $25 credit. So the lesson for you guys, if you don't get the customer service that you know that you deserve, you always ask to speak to a supervisor. And if that supervisor can't help you, you ask to speak to the supervisor's supervisor. And fortunately, Rocco only had to go up one level to supervisor. But he got $25 credit and a refund, and he made the order again. We're going to see if tomorrow morning, if the groceries arrive. Will they arrive? I don't know. We're going to have to hope. I'm hoping that the groceries will arrive in the morning. It's kind of like election 2024. Will Trump win? I don't know. I hope he does. We'll find out, I hope, on the morning of November 5th. But I hope it's not a situation where you go to bed on November 4th thinking somebody won, and then you wake up the next day and somebody else won. Because that's not going to be good, ladies and gentlemen. Not going to be good in any way, shape, or form. In any way, shape, or form. Alton Bryce says, you got to get out of here. That's right. You got to get out of here. Oh, Ricky Schaffel's timed out again. Ricky always comes here, causes trouble. He gets timed out all the time. All the time. Very disappointing. Jimbo's here. Joy's here. Mr. Tahoe says we're neighbors. See, I don't know what that means, we're neighbors. Maybe he's from Florida. I don't know. Or hey, Mr. Tahoe, did my groceries get delivered to your apartment? Because if so, I expect you to be inviting me over after this live stream for a nice frozen meal. There were a lot of frozen pizzas in there. There were some delicious ice pops. There were some strawberries and raspberries. And, even boosts. Boosts are very good for building muscle and giving you some extra calories. By the way, we're at 35 likes now. Rhodium medal. Rhodium medal, ladies and gentlemen, all of us. YouTube live streaming Olympics, rhodium medal. The next medal at 40 likes. Wow, things are getting really crazy up there. At 40 likes, we will end up with the tungsten medal. Tungsten's very wonderful medal. We're going to have the YouTube live streaming tungsten medal when we get to 36 likes. So I hope you can all make that happen. Oh, Mr. Tahoe's in Nashville. How are we neighbors? If you're in Nashville and I'm in Florida, does Tennessee border Florida? Maybe it does. Rocco doesn't know. No, Tennessee does not border Florida. So Mr. Tahoe's lying to Rocco right now. Lying. What you got here? We got, someone's calling me a faker here. Davida says, I'm walking here. I'm not walking here. I'm rocking here. Look, I'm rocking here. I'm rocking here in the live stream. I'm rocking and talking here. I'm rocking and talking. You know, eh? Troll says, I'm sorry I said what I said. I like you and I'm genuinely sorry. Have a like and a... Hey, Troll, thanks so much. Good to have you back, Troll. Troll's being very nice. Let's see if Troll is going to continue to be nice. Maybe Troll is just being, trying to get it, take us off, get us off our guard there. And then Troll's going to start doing bad things again. I don't know. Davida says, you're doing it wrong. You'll never make it. Oh, people have been telling Rocco that his whole life. But Rocco doesn't listen to naysayers. And that's the advice for all you guys. Don't you listen to naysayers. Don't you listen to naysayers. You just keep going. Because if you listen to naysayers, you stop. You got to have faith in yourself, ladies and gentlemen. That's true, Booplop. Jesus doesn't send people to hell. He tries to keep people out of hell. That's a very wise observation. Even Rocco didn't make that observation. But you did. Booplop's very smart. A very smart individual. The likes keep going from 35 to 34, then back to 35, then back to 34. What's going on? And make up your mind, people. Either you love me or you don't love me. You can't love me one moment and then not love me the next moment. Now you're being a very schizophrenic person right now. Now you're having very fickle tendencies here. Either you love Rocco or you don't. Now we're at 35 likes. Nobody remove the like now. There's no need to remove it. No need to remove it. Now we just add more likes. We're going to add some more likes to the stream here. 11:43. Yeah, Rocco's about 10 minutes behind. Rocco's about 10 minutes behind, I think, here on the live stream. I think. Jesus is a prophet. I don't know. I don't think so. I think Jesus was Son of God. That's my feeling as a good Catholic. I'm a Roman Catholic. So, enough said on that. Don't mess with Rocco. That's right, Burger Sleuth. Caleb, how you doing? What are we talking about? We're talking about live streaming here. We're doing some amazing live streaming here. We're talking about Kamala Harris. We're talking about Amazon customer service. We're talking about friendship and broken promises. We're talking about getting to 40 likes. So we have the tungsten YouTube live streaming medal. I always wanted a tungsten medal. We're going to get it today. And let's see what else we got here. And Islam considers him to be a prophet, but I think he's a little bit more than a prophet. And Caleb, he's answering every comment. I think, I'm getting there through. While I can now, maybe one day I'll have 5,000 people watching. Won't be able to respond to every single comment, but for now, 21 people, 23 people, very manageable. Very, very manageable. And we got someone here recommending Trump 24. Jason Castillo here says, what's the best spaghetti recipe or what's some good Italian food I can cook up? Best pizza is, a roccaroni pizza, which means you got some great pasta sauce, delicious mozzarella cheese, and you put some corn and some pineapple. You might not like that, but Rocco loves it. It's the absolutely best thing. One thing you do not put on a pizza is anchovies. You do not put fish on your pizza. That's a big no-no. And a best spaghetti recipe, bolognese. You got to have some bolognese. You need some bolognese. Technically, I don't like when Italian Americans leave off the E. They go, I need some mozzarella. I need some bolognese. And they think they're talking in dialect. They're not talking in dialect. They're just not pronouncing their words properly. It's bolognese. Mozzarella. So any of you guys watching, if you say mozzarella, stop saying mozzarella. Stop being a lazy speaker. I need some mozzarella. Like that guy, Billy Bob, he keeps calling America. Hey, America. It's America. It's 4 syllables, not that hard. I'm gonna have a sit down with that guy, Billy Bob, and say, hey, you gotta stop being such a lazy live streamer. Ricky Schaff is back here, sharing some Kamala 2024. Love and Light's asking me what borough in New York I'm from. I'm from all the boroughs. I'm from Staten Island. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from Manhattan. I'm from Queens, and I'm from the Bronx. And I'm also from Jersey. I'm also from Westchester. And, maybe a little bit of Greenwich, Connecticut, just a tiny bit. A little bit of Greenwich, Connecticut is in Rocco, too. I'm not going to lie. And, that's a little bit of Rocco that's a little bit high class. Rocco's a little bit high class. It's from the Greenwich, Connecticut part of things. And, Kamala 24. That's very interesting, Luffy. Maybe Trump and Kamala become running mates and they run together. Maybe we used to have a triumvirate in Rome with, with Julius Caesar and like, was it Cassius or somebody? Rocco doesn't remember all the names. but there were three of them. We could have a duumvirate. Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, and they're equal. And who makes the tie-breaking vote? Rocco. Rocco will make any tie-breaking votes when there's a problem between Trump and Kamala. Spaghetti aglio e olio. Hey, that's not bad. A little garlic and oil is always good in spaghetti. That's very good. You know the best dish actually with spaghetti? You get some pasta, and pasta primavera with chicken, with some garlic and oil and some carrots, and very delicious. And actually, you're reminding Rocco that's where he's gonna go eat tomorrow. There's a very delicious place he found up the street. Yes, CL says when you get more followers, trying to answer every comment is not going to be so easy. So you seem cool. Yeah, I think, well, that's why we're going to start doing the memberships over the next 2 days. So then people who are members are going to get the priority replies to comments. And then only if I have time will I go up and read some of the others. And eventually they'll be in the higher level memberships. There'll be members only live streams here. So that way it's not, you can get some more one-to-one time with Rocco. Well, not one-to-one. It's more like one-to-many, because YouTube does not allow one-to-one, perks when you do memberships on a monetized channel. You have to do one-to-group. So Rocco's going to be the one. You guys will be the group. And Art of War says dump 2024. And, in many ways, 2024 hasn't been terrible to me. I don't want to dump it yet because the Monroe Mann channel got monetized in 2024. It's the year, after 18 years of struggle, that Monroe Mann's channel finally got monetized. So, let's not dump 2024 quite yet. Rocco's still got a lot of progress he can make in 2024. What's up, Jamie? Hey, Jamie's here in the house. Jamie, I don't know if it's true, but you seem like a good-looking girl. I see that little face there. It looks like a very good-looking blonde girl. Again, we don't know. We don't know. But, hey, for the sake of argument, I'll assume you're a very good-looking blonde girl, and it's nice to have you here on the live stream. Because Rocco appreciates it absolutely tremendously that you were here. You were fantastic. We got, what else do we got here? Trump-Harris 2024, Make America Confused Again. Oh, Mikhail, it's already happened. It's more like Keep America Confused. Keep America Confused, because Rocco's confused. Rocco has no idea what's going on in this country anymore. It's very difficult to know what's going on. Are there free and fair elections? We don't know. Is Venezuela gonna crash? We don't know. What's gonna happen in Ukraine and Russia? We don't know. We don't know anything anymore. That's the big problem. Very confused. Rocco's very confused about what's happening in the world. Jason Kuma says, never speak about yourself in third person. I have to have this conversation with people all the time on here. Rocco was never talking in third person. Rocco's speaking in fourth person, sometimes fifth person. I know to some people you don't understand because you haven't studied grammar like Rocco has. But third person is not something Rocco does. Third person is kind of pretentious, but it's important too. But if you guys want to know actually why Rocco speaks in the fourth and fifth person, it's so that when people come on a live stream, they have a better idea of, oh, it's a different personality here. Because people get confused already, so it's better that the personalities share who they are. So Rocco Tribbiani uses the fourth and the fifth person for those instances in particular. And what else we got here? Mikhail, you don't have to, you don't have to delete some of those messages here. Like Mano says, "Oh, what's up, senior citizen?" No, I don't think Rocco's a senior citizen yet. And Booplop says I have to do that because I have multiple personality disorder. Some people say that. In some way I do. I do have another personality. It's Mr. Toothbrush. But today, just Rocco Tribbiani. So far, I haven't had to be Mr. Toothbrush because you guys have been pretty good. Just letting you know. Me, myself, and I. That's right, love and light. And Mikhail, why are you deleting all these messages here? Hey, Mikhail, what are you doing here? That's being very annoying here. Hey, Mikhail, you're deleting way too messages here. Too many messages here. Don't do that. Stop deleting messages here or you're going to lose moderation privileges. It's okay if people make insults to me. It's okay. And, only remove messages that are absolutely, really need to be deleted. Let's see, what's up? Bubble up here is a Roman Catholic. That's why he sounds Italian. No, I'm Italian. That's why I'm a Roman Catholic. You see, there's a difference there. There's a difference there. And Jason Williams is supporting Trump there. Manny Pacquiao. We talk about Manny Pacquiao. I don't really watch him. I trained him as a boxer. I trained him as a politician. Rocco does a lot of consulting on the side. That's just something Rocco does on a big level. Rocco's a very proud consultant to the world. And Harrison says this guy is gay. Not gay. Nothing wrong with it, but Rocco's not gay. And my pineapple on pizza is very good. That's a Roccaroni special pizza. Very delicious. Let's see what else we got here. And what else we got here? Do you have a girlfriend? Rocco has many girlfriends. They're all around the world. And he only has 3 right now in Paris. He used to have 7. Now he only has 3. But he's working on building up his private harem, he likes to call it. I call it my private harem in Paris. By the way, we're 2 likes away. 2 likes away from having the tungsten YouTube live streaming medal. 2 likes away. Very amazing. What's up, Jaden here? Yeah, Mikhail, 100% Italian, 100% American. I am. 11:59. Oh, wow. Rocco's really caught up now. Rocco will be caught up in about 2 minutes here. Yeah, Mikhail, no problem. I understand. If you're not sure, then you don't have to delete it. Because Rocco's got a thick skin. Rocco's not going to be offended. And, sometimes these people end up becoming fans. By the way, we're at 40 likes. Give yourself a high five. We are now tungsten YouTube live streaming Olympic medalists. Absolutely amazing. 45 likes. Well, what the heck would that be? I can't even think of another medal. What's another medal? We've got silver, bronze, gold, palladium, rhodium, tungsten. What else? What else we got? What other medals do we got? Maybe someone can share a medal in the live chat. Jamie here, I don't know about all that, but I'll take the compliment and say thank you. Hey, always take the compliment and say thank you. When someone gives you a compliment, Rocco hates it when someone says, oh, like, hey, you're really good at riding a bicycle. And they go, oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm just an amateur. If someone says you're very good, you say, oh, thank you very much. I appreciate your compliment. That's all you got to say. Learn to accept compliments, people, or I'll come brush your teeth. So I'm going to say right now, I think you're an amazing live streaming fan right now. Don't say no. You're going to say, thank you very much, Rocco. I really appreciate it. That's it. And it's done. Otherwise, you slap someone in their face because you're saying, what, their compliment means nothing to you? Is that what you're telling me? That my compliment means nothing to you? Because now you get me very upset. You're getting me very upset. But, hey, Jamie, you said I'll take the compliment and say thank you, so good for you. No toothbrushing for you tonight. At least for me. Definitely brush your own teeth. But don't worry about me. I'm not coming there to brush your teeth. We got DJ2 saying Hampton Brandon's the king of New York. Buzz Killington's back in the house. Hey, how you doing? I'm not Bill Nye. No, definitely not. And, yeah, that guy should be removed totally. We're going to put user in a timeout for 24 hours. That's a very bad. There was somebody very bad on here saying very bad things. Shocked even Rocco. And Rocco's seen a lot. Yeah, I don't know, Booplop. Why does everyone hate on pineapple pizza? If you don't like it, don't eat it. But it's beyond that. It's very delicious. But anchovies, I don't know. Anchovies? No, ladies and gentlemen. Booplop, people put worse things on pizza. Yeah, exactly like anchovies, Booplop. You know, some people put Booplop on pizza. Why would you put Booplop on your pizza? I mean, that is absolutely disgusting if you put a Booplop on your pizza. And I saw some people, there were some people in southern Italy, they put a Booplop on their pizza. I'm like, don't you dare, don't you put that Booplop pizza in your mouth. They put the Booplop pizza in their mouth. I was shocked. I was very, very shocked. Corey says, I'm a diabetic and I'm back. I'm very happy you're back. And being a diabetic these days, not that big of a deal. They got all these great little tools that make living very easy and comfortable. So definitely talk to your doctor. Find out how you make your life, the quality of life can improve much better. And what else we got here? Topher Rock says Monroe. Nope, not Monroe. My name is Rocco Tribbiani. I'm good friends with Monroe. Do you know who Monroe is, Topher? Who the heck is Topher? Who's Topher K. Rock? You let me know who that is. 10 passes. How are you in your senses? Is Monroe related to Marilyn Monroe? No relation right there, because Monroe's first name is Monroe. Marilyn's last name is Monroe. So difference there. There's a big difference there. We have a 10 pass thing. Why are you in your senses? I don't know what that means, but okay. And Corey, you've already told us that you're diabetic in your back. Congratulations. And what's my opinion on Gary Busey? Gary Busey's a very good actor. Very good actor. You don't want to mess with Gary Busey. And Gary Busey, he's a tough guy. Gary Busey's a very, very tough guy. I like that guy. What else we got here? David says, go park the car in Harvard. Yeah, but that's from Boston. And Rocco's from New York and New Jersey. I'm just saying that right now. If it was from Boston, it would be go park the car in Harvard Yard. But that's not how I'm talking here. I'm live streaming here with my genuine 100% accurate New York, New Jersey accent here. And it doesn't deviate from that. Ken here, they put spinach too. Spinach is very good too. Rocco doesn't actually tell you the truth. That's the rockaroni pizza that I like the most. Spinach, pineapple, and corn. Thank you for reminding me that, Ken. Thank you for reminding me that, Ken. You're a good man. Let's see. Am I an island boy? I grew up a little bit on Long Island, a little bit on Governor's Island, Roosevelt Island, on Queens and Brooklyn. It's also part of Long Island. And, lots of other islands. And even Coney Island, which is not an island. It's a peninsula. Did you know that? Coney Island, they call it Coney Island, but it's not an island. It's a peninsula. But it's not a real peninsula. It used to be a barrier island many, many years ago, but they decided to fill it in and turn it into land. It was called Coney Island at first. And then they filled it in, made it a peninsula, but they kept the name Coney Island. Why didn't they change it to Coney Peninsula? Maybe it's just too long to say. Who wants to go to Coney Peninsula? Hey, you want to go on the roller coaster at Coney Peninsula? That's too much. That's too much. It's like, let's go to Coney Island. Coney Island. I get it. Poor anchovies. Yeah, boop-blop. They're dying and they don't even taste very good. Zion's asking if I'm connected to the mafia. I'm connected to the mafia, but I don't work for them anymore. I gave up my role with the family many, many years ago in New York and New Jersey. My name's stuck. I'm still known as Mr. Toothbrush in many different locales, and you do not want to find out when I come in over there and brush your teeth. So I'm just letting you know. By the way, if we don't get 2 more likes, there's going to be some toothbrushing here soon, because when we get to 45 likes, we're going to all win the Tungsten YouTube live streaming medal. I expect to get a few more subscribers here. You better do that right now. Don't make me wait. We got 44 likes. Let's get 1 more like, and let's get a few more subscription here. Turn on that bell. I will know. If you don't turn on the bell, Rocco will know. And Rocco does not like to be deceived. Don't make me to be deceived here. I'm just letting you know. Oh, hey, Tofa, buddy from White Plains. Hey, good day. We drove back from Watertown in your Mustang. Hey, not in my Mustang, but in the Mustang from Monroe Mann. Tofa, good to have you here. Tofa's an Iraq War veteran like Monroe Mann. He's a real guy. That guy Tofa. Tofa drove, buddy from White Plains, drove back from Watertown, New York. Watertown is home of Fort Drum, New York. And Monroe and Tofa spent time in Fort Drum, New York together, and also in Iraq together. Very great veterans, those 2 guys. And we're at 45 likes now. We just got for the first time on this live stream, we are now Tungsten YouTube live streaming medal winners. If we get to 50 likes, I don't know what happens there. I can't even think of another medal. What could be another medal? Maybe it'll be a heavy metal, right? Heavy metal, YouTube live streaming heavy metal. We got the bronze. We got the silver, we got the gold, we got the palladium, we got the platinum, we got the rhodium, we got the tungsten. Now we're gonna get the heavy metal. Oh yeah. Bada bing, bada boom. We're gonna get a heavy metal. Great to see you, Topher. Let me know how you doing. What's going on with your life? How's your wife? How's your wife doing? The last time Rocco and Monroe hung out with you, you were getting married. Maybe you have a kid now. I don't know. You got a kid? Miles is asking if I'm on some kind of list. Well, as some of you guys know, I am part of the Witness Protection Program by the U.S. Marshal Service. It's a very good program. Helps keep Rocco safe. So Rocco Tribbiani may or may not be my real name. It is, but it may or may not be. If you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying anything. But maybe I'm a part of the Witness Protection Program. If I were a part of the program, maybe I would be a part of it. But I'm not a part of it. But if I were, I'm just saying, but I'm not saying anything. So just remember all that. Google says, I love Lamborghini and Ferrari, good engineering, wheelchair lives, Tofa, 1,000 islands. That's right. Name a car for an edit. I don't do that anymore because no one, how about this? Super chat me 99 cents and I'll name a car for an edit. How you like them apples, huh? Bada bing, bada boom. Because we all know, you say a name of a car, you're not going to get an edit. No one's going to do the edit. They're just spamming here. But if they really want an edit, they'd be willing to do a little contribution to support the channel here. The plug says, I know a professional yapper when I see one. I am a professional yapper, but so far I haven't gotten paid anything here. Now, one person has given 99 cents. Once someone gives 99 cents, then I'm a professional yapper. Until then, I'm just an amateur yapper. But I'm on my way. Rocco Tribbiani is on his way to becoming a professional yapper. Question here, am I trans here? No, I am always a man. I'm just what I am. Rocco is who he is, and he's proud of that. And am I a citizen of another country? Rocco has dual citizenship, United States and Italy, of course, because my family comes from Italy. But other than that, no, just American and Italian. Milton Lewis says, as a grown-up in Coney Island. There are a lot of grown-ups in Coney Island. You can actually live in Coney Island. You can go on rides if you're an adult. You can go on the Cyclone. Cyclone's a very good ride. Try to get Paul on here. Yeah, I haven't talked to Paul in forever. And Monroe hasn't talked to Paul in forever. We just got a 99 cents. We got 99 cents. My gut feeling it's not from the guy who wanted an edit. Let's scroll down and see who did that. Jamie here. Hey, Jamie, yo. Hey. Let's give a bada bing and a bada boom to Jamie here. Now I'm a professional. Wow. You're like they say the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. The way to Rocco's heart is through his bank account, and letting him know that he's a professional live streamer. So thank you very much. I'm very, very happy that I could do a live streamer right here. So let me go back up. I'm going to catch up here on the other messages here. It's me says I love heavy metal. And I have to go to sleep. Later, Mikhail, good night. Diamond metal. But diamond's not a metal. That's the problem, Bootlop. We have to deal with actual metals. Somebody the other day said like emerald. But emerald's not a metal. It's a gem. And diamond is a precious stone. So we got to think of another metal here. 1211. I'm not too far behind. Witness protection, yeah. My profile picture is Joker smiling. And, hey, even the Joker knows not to mess with Rocco Tribbiani. Don't you mess with Rocco. All right, Booplop's favorite pizza is red onion, sweet corn, chilies, and green pepper. Add pepperoni if you like meat. So now we're back down to Jamie again. Gave 99 cents to make. Wow, we got another super chat somehow. Now it says $2.99. Whoa. Hey, what's bada bing, bada boom, bada shubada boom. You know, we got a lot going on there. Let me go down there and find out what's going on there. Yo, Nikki here. Hey, Nikki's giving a little love here, saying you're kind of cute, to be honest. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate you being honest. And Nikki, thank you. You know, you're looking pretty good yourself there. You got a nice smile. Don't know if that's you. But I will tell you that. You're looking good right now. From my vantage point, you're looking very good. So now we got two people I can give some support to. That's Nikki here and Jamie. Two beautiful women vying for Rocco's affection here. Wow. Unbelievable. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. And I love you too, Jamie. And I love you, Nikki. Jamie and Nikki, those are pretty sexy names. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, those are two very, very sexy names. You don't have a girl named Nikki and she's not sexy. You don't have a girl named Jamie and her not be sexy. We got two very sexy women here in the chat. So for all the rest of you guys, you can ogle Jamie and Nikki if you like, free of charge. I will let you ogle them here in the live chat if you want to look at their photographs right there. But thank you for making Rocco a true professional live streamer. It really means a lot to Rocco. And Love and Light says, I bet you can do a mean Christopher Walken. Someone asked me that the other day here. Let me just see if I can still do that. My name is Christopher Walken, and I'm happy to be here live streaming with you guys here. Yeah. Hey, so I just did my Christopher Walken impression there. I hope you like that, Love and Light. Tensai says, the guy that said name for a car for an edit has 1.21 million subs, so he actually makes edits. I doubt it. And even if it did, actually, you know how I know that he doesn't have 1.21 million subs? Is he would have shown up here in the live chat with a special, little icon next to his name. And you know what? I don't care. I don't need to make some edit. Rocco doesn't need edits. Rocco's got 25 awesome fans right in here. Rocco doesn't need edits. Rocco doesn't need an edit. Rocco is perfect. He's a one-hit wonder. Or one-take wonder. Not a one-hit wonder. Rocco has many hits. But he's definitely a one-take wonder. Rocco does it once, and it works, and it's fantastic. We got, Jamie says, same Rocco. I don't know why that says same Rocco, Jamie. Can you tell me what you're talking about there? Thank you for the 50th like. We don't know what medal we just won, because we don't know. Because I don't know other medal beyond tungsten and all the other ones we mentioned. But we'll figure that out in a little bit. Don Myers is here. How you doing, Don? Platinum is a medal. Yeah, we already did platinum. We did bronze medal. We did silver medal. We did gold medal, platinum, palladium, rhodium, tungsten. We need one more medal, guys. Please post it in the live chat. Donald Trump is going to mine in the Congo for precious metals and create jobs. That's very good. That's very good. Iridium. Oh, iridium. Hey, Boplop. I think iridium may be a metal. I think you're right. So 50 likes. We just got the iridium live streaming gold. Very difficult to say. Iridium YouTube live streaming Olympic medal because we got the 50 likes. Ladies and gentlemen, that is pretty impressive. That is pretty amazing. Oh, Nikki was your intern. Donald. You know Donald Trump only picks very attractive people. So it's possible that, Nikki is, is a good-looking girl. Because, you guys are very funny. You're making me laugh now. You're making Rocco laugh here. Booplop is asking, is Rocco married? Rocco's not married. Rocco doesn't want to be held down. As I said, Rocco's got his girlfriends all around the world. Wherever he goes, he's got someone who can keep him company, yeah? Nappy says that I look like I started on To Catch a Predator. I did. I was one of the guys who was catching the predators. I'm glad you recognized me from that show. And good night, Rocco from Burger Sleuth. Good bless. That's right. Jamie, same because you said the way to your heart is through your bank account. But no, Rocco's not a gold digger. Rocco's not a gold digger. Rocco's not looking just for fans who will shower money on him. Rocco wants genuine connections with people. Because all these girls here in Miami Beach, terrible gold diggers. They're absolutely horrible. They don't care what you look like. All they care about is, do you have money? And how much are you going to give to them? See, it's not just about do you have money. There's a second part to it. It's A, do you have money? And B, how much are you going to give to me? It's not cool. And all those stupid dating sites, they say, what's your love language? Generosity. Oh, translation is, I want your money. I want your money, Rocco. Well, Rocco doesn't want to give his money to you. Rocco doesn't want to give his money to some girl he just met on the street here. You got to prove your worth. You got to prove your worth, ladies and gentlemen. And Tensai says, Rocco is perfect, and that's why you get a sub from a genius. Hey, thank you, Tensai. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You are a genius. If you subbed, it means you're very smart, it means you're a genius. Anyone who subs to Rocco's live streams via the Monroe Mann channel, genius level. Genius of the highest order. We got some messages held for review. Oh, we got a big spammer here. But that spammer's gone. Drew Brees, what's up? How's retirement? Robert thinks I look like Drew Brees. And, I did teach him how to play ball. He wasn't very good. He was a very bad football player. Rocco got him all set, and guess what? Become a Super Bowl champion. You're welcome, Drew. You're welcome, Drew Brees. We have Florida man needs to be timed out here. This person's being very annoying here for 1 minute. 1 minute, Florida man. But we'll give you another chance if you want to come back. Boop says, I think Jamie would like to hold me down. She doesn't want to hold me down. She wants me to spread my wings and fly. That's why she gave me a little bit of 99 cents love right there. Because by 99 cents, it's giving Rocco support as a professional YouTube live streamer so that he can continue to spread his wings and fly. And one day, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to make more than $50 on a live stream here. And then soon we're going to make $100. We're going to have lots of levels here. Soon it'll be like, oh my gosh, Rocco Tribbiani just made $50,000 on a 1 hour live stream. And I'll go out and buy a new Tesla. It's going to happen, guys. Perseverance is what you got to do. I ain't saying he's a gold digger. Oh, no, Tensai says I'm a double genius. Tensai is genius. And hey, Tensai is genius in Japanese. Very impressive. Very impressive. Nikki, are you still there? Nikki and Jamie, they come up, they just say hello, give a super chat, and then disappear. This is what women are like. Rocco doesn't like women like this. They just come in, say hello, and they go bada bing, bada boom, and off they go. Why? Why did you leave? Rocco wants to see your faces once more. Rocco would like to see your face. Everyone here would like to see your faces. I'm not lying. I'm just letting you know. And Jay says, can you shout me out? It's my birthday. Probably not your birthday, but I'll mention that right there. Jace is always on here. Jace says it's my birthday every day. 12:22 a.m. Yeah, totally caught up now here at the bottom. What is my favorite number? Minus 2,468 because it's all even numbers. I would say number 7 because that's Monroe Mann's birthday, the 7th of November. And that's a very good day. A very good day when a very good guy came into this world here. We've got a playful pal here saying, why is my head shaped that way? Because like Lady Gaga says, because baby, I was born this way. Baby, I was born this way. Rocco was born this way. You know what I mean? Very good number day indeed. Yeah, November 7th. 11/7. 11/7. It rhymes. It's fantastic. Why is my heart shaped that way? Don't be rude. Yeah, that's right, Booplop. Yeah, that is right. That is right. My heart is shaped this way. Again, same answer. Because, baby, I was born this way. Oh, Jamie's still here, just listening here. All right, there she is. Jamie's still here. Where's Nikki? Where's my other love affair? I got a love affair with Jamie here, but Nikki's gone. Nikki just gave money and left? I don't know. Should I be offended? Nikki just gave money saying I'm good looking, not going to lie, and then leaves. But I guess I can accept that, But Love and Light's asking, how old are you? I'm 46 years young. Rocco is 46 years young. And he's very, no, it's a good age. 46 is good. 47, getting a little bit closer to 50. 48, now we're really getting towards 50. And we got 50 likes right now. That's very good. Isn't that very interesting? Some things in life, the higher they go, the better they are. The more likes we have, the more likes above 50, the better we get. But when our age goes above 50, oh boy, things start to change. You know what I'm talking about? What am I talking about, Joey? Big Worm. If you just got to open your ears, you can hear what I'm talking about. And I'm talking about a little bada bing. I'm talking about a little bada boom. I'm talking about live streaming here, life here. And if you guys have any questions about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, you just let me know. I'll try to answer those questions. Nikki had to go help Trump tie his shoelaces. Oh, bullplop. Oh, you telling me that Nikki's not cheating on me? I will brush her teeth. If Nikki was cheating on me with Donald Trump, of all people, you know, Donald's already married. He's got a beautiful wife, and he has to go take my Nikki. And Jamie, I hope you're being faithful here. Don't you be going off to Donald Trump and tying his shoelaces. Tensai saying, I'm calling Cap. I thought you were like 19. Hey, all right, thanks. I appreciate that. Tensai says, you're right, though. The more money you have, the richer you are. And, I'll talk about something very interesting. The difference between being rich and being wealthy. Being wealthy is measured in time. It's a fixed point in time. So at any given point in time, how much money you have in the bank and your assets, that's your wealth. Now, rich is how much money you get replenished all the time. If you get money replenished every single month, $30,000, then you're pretty much rich. If you got an allowance of $30,000 a month, you're doing very well. Now, if you invest all that money very, very wisely and you build up a big net worth, and now you have a lot of time, meaning if you lost your job, if you could survive for 3 years because of all the money you have in the bank, that's called being wealthy. There's a big difference between wealthy and being rich. Rocco will talk about it, or maybe Monroe will talk about it. I'll probably leave it for Monroe because he can talk about that concept a little bit better. But there's a very big difference between being rich and being wealthy. Just want you guys to know that. And we have Jamie saying 40s are great years, old enough to not care what people think, young enough to do your thing. Yeah, that's true, Jamie. That's true, Jamie. And Jamie, how are you? You must be in your 40s then, because you seem so wise to know about your 40s. If you don't have to share publicly if you don't want to, but if you do, be very interesting to enlighten the live chat. Chicken's here. Chicken always comes back. And good to have you here, Chicken. 40's the new 19. And a quote from the day from the wise Rocco. Oh, Tensai, that's a very good question. A quote of the day from the wise Rocco. I think it goes back to what I was talking about before. I told you Rocco lost a friend recently because that friend broke a promise. So, and I will tell you this. If you make a promise, you better keep that promise or I'm going to come brush your teeth. That's my quote of the day. Because promises should mean something, you know? Promises should be valuable. You shouldn't just say a promise because, to get someone to shut up and go away. You give someone a promise because you actually are going to follow through with it. And if you don't follow through with it, you need to apologize on hands and knees and go, Rocco, I'm so sorry. I promised you that I was going to do this today and I didn't do it. What can I do to make it up to you? What can I, blah, 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 blah. But, very disappointing when people break a promise and then they try to blame you. They break a promise and they blame you. Not cool. So my quote of the day is, if you make a promise, you better keep it or Rocco's going to come brush your teeth. Hope that's good. And health is wealth, says Booplup. Jamie's 43. All right, that's good. That's very good. Jamie can still see 40, though. Rocco's already close to seeing 50. Rocco's seeing 50. Not just because there are 50 likes here. Maybe that's why I see 50, because I see 50 likes right there. So maybe it's a Freudian, adventure here in my mind. And Evergreen says, I want to do something bad. Any word of wisdom before I commit? Yeah, Evergreen, someone once told me that that particular topic is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. And the truth is, if you avoid doing something like that, very drastic, and you hold on for another day, another week, another month, another year, I guarantee you'll be glad you didn't do it. Because every problem that we have in life is generally temporary. And generally there's always going to be a solution if you just give it some time and keep your eyes open for opportunities. So that is my advice. Hold on one more day. And then tomorrow, hold on one more day. And the next day, you'll hold on one more day. You keep holding on one more day. You might want to join Alcoholics Anonymous. because they have a wonderful 12-step program that helps people even if they're not alcoholics. I don't know if you're allowed to go check them out if you're not an alcoholic, but definitely go speak to somebody about that. Don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid. I'm telling you that, Evergreen. Lucas says, life is a book. This chapter might not be great. The next might not even be great. But if you keep reading, it'll eventually get better. That's beautiful. That's beautifully said, Lucas Stackhouse. And I would add something else. Think of this. You are the author of your own book. And if things are not going well right now, that means it's not the end of the book. You're in a bad chapter in the middle of the book. All you got to do is finish this chapter, and then guess what? You start writing the next chapter of the book. If you like movie analogies, you're the screenwriter of your own movie. And right now, we're at end of Act 2. At the end of Act 2, that's when everything is all lost. Seems like nothing's going to work out. The girl is gone, the money's gone, the job is gone, but then all of a sudden, he decides not to give up. He goes up a little higher, and then he comes to the end, he's a big superstar. So right now, just realize you are in the middle of the book. So I'm glad Lucas Stackhouse reminded me of that analogy. It's a very good one. Evergreen, I will come brush your teeth. I think you do need a toothbrushing, honestly. You need a very good toothbrushing from not only me, but from everyone here in this live chat. And I will floss your teeth, and I will Listerine your teeth like you've never had Listerine before, with 100 proof alcohol. Not going to be pleasant after I do that flossing. Letting you know. My pleasure, Tensai. Chicken had his phone taken away. Could not watch your lives. Well, Chicken, it's good to have you back. Whatever you did, don't do it again. Or I'm going to come brush your teeth. If I don't see you on these lives at least once every couple days, I'm coming over there and I'm brushing your teeth. Brown says, I'm done. Haven't drunk alcohol in months. I think that's very good. Rocco doesn't drink alcohol at all. Tastes very disgusting, makes stomach feel very uncomfortable, and makes you do very stupid things. So better not to drink any alcohol. And Booplop says, yes, very true, one day at a time. And someone said, the magic you're looking for is in the work you're avoiding. You know, Rocco's going to take a screenshot of that one. The magic you're looking for, and Rocco's going to pin that right now. I'm going to pin that message right there. Tensai says, the magic you're looking for is in the work you are avoiding. And that's true. I mean, just an example today. Rocco was very lazy. Rocco got back from his cruise yesterday. And, you know, it's true. When you come back from a vacation, you get very tired. So Rocco did some sleeping today, and but he was very lazy. It only around 9 p.m. did he get out of the bed and start actually doing his work. And look, we're doing the magic right here on this live stream. We all are very lazy. And we all know what we should be doing. And usually, what we're avoiding doing would not take very much time if we would just get off our butt and actually do something. Says the magic you're looking for is in the work you're avoiding. 100% true. So we all need to get up off our butts and actually do what we need to do to get forward in life. 100%. Tensai's asking, do I go live every day? The channel goes live every day, not always with Rocco. Sometimes it's Monroe, sometimes it's Billy Bob, sometimes it's Kino. We've got a new live stream host, Timothy Hilford from England coming in. He's undergoing training right now. And we got to keep getting requests for a character that speaks with like an Austrian German accent. You know, kind of sounds like this. You can download my app for free on the App Store. I'm very happy. But you know, I don't know if that's going to be a good character to go long term. Maybe that voice gets very annoying after a while. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I do like that wonderful message by Tensai. The magic you're looking for is in the work you're avoiding. I think we can end the live stream on that note because it's a very good positive note. And I want all you guys to please do the work that you've been avoiding. Jamie says, I heard someone say, if you're doing something and you're depressed, do something else. Yeah, you know, I think it might have been that guy Monroe Mann. I don't know, but it is very, very good advice. And the truth is, sometimes Monroe has good advice, gives to others, doesn't follow it himself. But that's why he needs other people to remind him. It's a circle, you know? You need people in your life to remind you to get off your butt, so that then you remind other people to get off their butt, and everyone together works. And now we got Tensai and Jess and Jamie reminding Monroe and Rocco to get off their butts and do what needs to be done. And First Street Oddities, I'll stick around and you tell us what your problem is. But if you waste that time, you'll be blocked from the channel forever. So leave us your question here, and if it's a real thing, good. If it's spam, we'll be very upset with you. And Tensai says, discipline is doing what you hate to do, but doing it like you love it. Very good topic right there. I always say, in order to succeed, you have to become very in love with being bored. Because, for example, doing YouTube. When you start a YouTube channel, for the first week, it's very exciting. And then all of a sudden you realize nobody's watching me, and no one's liking the stuff, and no one's sharing my videos and this, that. For 18 years, Rocco was doing videos. And it took a really long time on the Monroe Mann channel. And even now, these live streams, sometimes it takes some effort to get going with it. It is fun. Once you get going, it's fun, but sometimes it's difficult. But you gotta do what you hate to do. Sometimes I hate to get out of bed and do what I need to do. So Tensai, another very good advice. Boopblop doesn't want to clean out my fridge. Hey, Monroe cleaned out his fridge earlier. He did it. So, you can do it too. And First Street says, I need some clarity and someone to talk to. I don't have no one. What do you mean, are you wrong? We don't know if you're wrong. First Street, we don't know if you do or not. You got people here. We got people here. If you want to ask a question, we're here for you. Maimed attacked my cat. Okay, we're just getting a lot of spamming in here. Now we're getting a lot of spamming in here. So we're going to time that person out for 10 seconds. Why do people do silly things in here? I've always noticed in a live chat, whenever there's someone here that says, can I ask a question? Always a spammer. Always a spammer, because if it weren't a spammer, they would just ask the question. Hey, Pork Chop 76 is in now. This is a spammer I like, because Pork Chop always comes in and says, Lamala Trella signing autograph pics tomorrow at the mall, 1 to 5 p.m. Great to have you here, Pork Chop. Not many spammers I actually look forward to seeing, but I do see yours. You're late, though. We've been live streaming for 82 minutes, and you're only getting here now? What took you so long here, Pork Chop 76? You need to speed up your training regimen here. When Rocco goes live, you come on immediately and let us know what's going on with Lamala Trell, okay? Pork Chop is what they called you in high school, Josie. Why is that? Because you're still delicious, or why? And now we got Bronco games here. You look like you need a steak. Biceps looking a little skinny. Tyler Dietz, that's a very good bicep right there. Look at that big bicep. Here's another one right there for you. Ooh, look at that bicep. That bicep will kick your buttock. That bicep, you know why that bicep is so big? It's from all the toothbrushing Mr. Toothbrush has been doing the last 2 weeks. On that cruise ship, Rocco had to brush so many teeth. It was crazy. Long live Trump from Fireworks Guy. We got Tyler Dietz saying no, no. No, I say yes, yes, Tyler Dietz. Oh, I will brush your teeth. Oh, I will brush your teeth, ladies and gentlemen. I think one of these days we're going to have to do a live toothbrushing here on this live stream. I'm going to have someone who needs a real toothbrush, and you're going to see Rocco what he does. We got Fireworks Guy here. Banana Boy's in the house. We got Football Douche asking for a shout-out because you want a live stream. Well, a shout-out's not going to help you live stream, but getting 50 subscribers will help you live stream. And for that, I would just ask your friends. Just ask your friends or go walking on the streets and say, hey, I'm trying to do live streaming. I need to get a few subscribers. Will you subscribe? It's very scary to go up and ask people. Guess what? You'll have 50 subscribers in one day. You can do it. That's all. That's why I'm asking. You can do it, football. Just get 50 subscribers. You can do it. You can do it. No, but Rocco's really supporting you. I know. I want you guys to go get your 50 subscribers. All right, so last quote here. Everybody you fight is not your enemy, and everyone that helps you is not your friend. I didn't know if you... No, I didn't see that 10 times. I see it now. Oh, that's a very good quotation there, right there. And everyone you fight is not your enemy, and everyone that helps you is not your friend. And every friend you have is not... And every friend you have... Not every friend you have is gonna live up to your expectations. That's true as well. And that boop blop, yes, I'll come over and brush your dog's teeth because she doesn't let you. Don't worry. I have a special toothbrush system specifically for the dogs. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. Later. Have a good night. Brush your teeth.